Welcome back to the channel, Streetboard family. My name is Simon Johns, and today I'm going to teach you how to change your wheels and bearings on your Dragan board. Now let's start off with exactly what you'll need to do this. You're going to need a new set of wheels and a new set of bearings. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be switching to some classic Dragan blanks. These are typically found on our team board, but can also be purchased individually on our website, draganboards.com. For bearings, I'm going to be using the Kister ABEX 7s all the way from Germany. These are our third-party bearing of choice, and we encourage riders to invest back into Streetboarder-owned companies when it's time to replace your hardware. You will also need some kind of tool to remove the old wheels and bearings from the trucks. For this, I recommend a T-tool. They are relatively inexpensive and can be found at most local skate shops. Alternatively, you could check your toolbox for some pliers. Both will work, but the T-tool is a little bit easier to use and will also aid you in getting the bearings inside the wheels. To remove your old wheels, take the T-tool and place it over the nut at the end of the truck. Turn it counterclockwise until the nut comes completely off the axle. Depending on your setup, you may have a small washer directly underneath the nut. Set this aside for later. Remove the wheel and repeat this step for the other three. Now, depending on what wheel size you originally had on your board, you may notice multiple washers remaining on the axle. Not all wheels are created equal, and these are there to accommodate the varying sizes and shapes that you may come across. I'll be putting on a relatively small and thin wheel, so I know that I'm only going to need one washer. Keep the unused washers in a safe place in case you want to change your wheels to a larger size at a later date. Next, we're going to put the new bearings into our new wheels. These Kister ABEX 7s are covered on both sides, so it really does not matter which way around they go. Firstly, I would try press the bearing into the core of the wheel with your thumb, just to get it lined up. Then, take your T-tool and use the smallest end to apply pressure to the middle of the bearing, until it fits snugly into the wheel. This can take a bit of force, but usually just applying your body weight will get the job done. Flip the wheel over and push another bearing in using the same technique. Repeat this for the other three wheels. Once all the bearings are in the wheels, you're ready to put them back on the axles. These Dragan wheels have a symmetrical build, so it does not matter which way around you put them on the truck. More specialized wheels like these cruisers have an inside and an outside. As a general rule, if you have a wheel with a flat textured edge, then that is typically the inside of the wheel. Turn your board on its side and slide the bearing over the axle until it sits flush against the washer. Then, take one of the washers that you set aside earlier and push it over the same axle until it touches the bearing. Take the nut and finger tighten it clockwise. Finally, take your T-tool and begin further tightening the nut until you feel it start to press against the washer. Now, you don't want to over-tighten your wheels, just enough so they still feel firm, but will also spin freely. Simply repeat these steps with the other three wheels and you're ready to roll. As a bonus tip, if you have no use for your old wheels and bearings and they still function, consider leaving them at a local skate park. Someone else might be able to make use of them. Thank you guys so much for watching today. We hope this video helps you roll faster and ride better. Until next time, peace out.